regards to India and its ties with its neighbor Maldives. External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar has met Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu and other top leaders in the country. He has assured them that New Delhi has attached top priority to its multifaceted relationship with Mali and is determined to further its developmental cooperation with the country. And Dr. Jaishankar's visit to Maldives is the first high-level trip from New Delhi after President Muizzu assumed office in last November. Dr. Jaishankar has stated that this visit is an opportunity to take stock of what the two countries have achieved together, as well as to chart out an aspirational blueprint for the upcoming years. India's relationship with the Maldives has come under severe strain ever since Muizzu, who is known for his pro-China leanings, took charge as the president late last year. Within hours of his oath, he had demanded the withdrawal of Indian military personnel manning 3 aviation platforms gifted by India to the Maldives. After talks between the two countries, the Indian military personnel were replaced by civilians. Meanwhile, after the meeting, President Muizzu has now reaffirmed his administration's full commitment to strengthening the close connections between Maldives and India. He stated that India has always been one of the closest allies and an invaluable partner, facilitating and providing aid whenever Maldives needed it. Joining us on the broadcast is Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goyal, former diplomat. Good morning and thank you for speaking to us on NewsX. Very interesting statement has been made by Muizzu, who has come to power after leading an India Out campaign. His entire ascent to power, the election and his pitch was based on him and his pro-China tilt. There was also controversy in between after Prime Minister Modi had posted about his visit to the Lakshadweep Islands back in February this year as well. And now there seems to be a complete 180-degree shift in the statement that Muizzu is now making. Why do you think this is happening? Do you think that there is some sort of realization that perhaps being closer to China will only result in a debt trap like Sri Lanka or Nepal, or is he trying to balance out his interests?
Putting me on the show here. We need to look at the relationship with Maldives with some care. And it's a great thing that EAM Jaishankar has visited or visiting Maldives now, because even if our neighbors, whether it is Maldives or Nepal, whoever, when they actually begin to take points of view which are not exactly identical or congruous with what we say, we need to understand that we have to maintain good relations because they are of a strategic necessity, and our security is interlinked with their own security, their security and our security. Situated in the Indian Ocean region, we need to work together. And therefore, coming to Maldives from the basic thesis, it's a great thing that President Muizzu has described India as the closest ally and a partner, etc., which India has been, if you recall, at different times, the supply of the essentials, water, etc., protecting Maldives' security. We have done all that basically because Maldives is important for the overall security of the Indian Ocean. You asked me whether there is a change in the Maldivian attitude. Every small country in our neighborhood, and that's a Chanakya Mandala theory, that you will balance out the two big neighbors in order to maintain your own interests, really. Therefore, what I see happening here, that Maldives will continue to both cultivate China and India. Going to China does not mean that they will ignore India and the vice versa. Our interest is in what EAM Jaishankar has done. Whatever they may try and cultivate interest with China, we have to make sure that they remain close to us. And I think from that point of view, this visit has achieved great results.
And sir, speaking about the larger picture with regards to what's happening in South Asia, Maldives has turned hostile a little bit since last year itself. We've just seen a hostile coup in Bangladesh at the moment. On our western front, Pakistan is perpetually hostile. There's been an increase in the trends as far as the terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir are concerned. China as well is always needling us on the border. Nepal and Sri Lanka, meanwhile, are continuously oscillating. So what do we do with this now?
We play the game. Just like we have been playing the game before, we have to realize that we are located in a geological, geopolitical region where there is another big power, China, and China will try, always try. It has done that for the last 100 years, even before India became independent. China will continue to try and make sure that it remains a preponderant power in the region. And therefore, that competition contest with India is inevitable. So when China is trying to cultivate Maldives, we have to see that Maldives realizes that their security interests are linked with India. Same thing with Sri Lanka. It will not do for us to tell them that, look, don't talk to China. They will talk to China, but we will have to make them realize that it is in their interest to have closer ties with India. I think we have succeeded in Sri Lanka. We succeeded in Bangladesh, even though things happen differently. Pakistan is entirely a different case. Nepal, we have to be very, very careful because Nepal actually lies right between China and India. And Maldives. Maldives is the eastern seaboard of our maritime security. And that's the reason Prime Minister Modi went to Lakshadweep. It was not just a touristic visit. Lakshadweep is important to us from the strategic point of view. And I think we should play the game as we have been doing and play the game more carefully.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.